What is up, gang? We're back with another video. It's another Trevor Noah throwback. Trevor Noah plays Cowboy. This is part of the Daywalker special, where he's when he's still back in South Africa before he went to the Daily Show, bald head and all, big ass suits and stuff like that. But it was still funny. I used to watch, I think, a little bit back in the day of his shows, and this is a reaction. Let's check it out.
It was apartheid. My parents didn't care. They were renegades. Yeah, mavericks.
So he's describing his life. His mom and dad. Let's listen.
True maverick. She was like, ooh, I'm going to get a white man. Choo. And then my dad was obviously, well, you know how the Swiss love chocolate.
You know the Swiss love chocolate. That was hard. Fire. You know the Swiss love chocolate. I'm gonna get a white man. Woo. This nigga, bro.
So, they got together, they did the deed. My mom gave birth to me, but then I couldn't live with the family as a parental unit together. Had to go back to the townships with my mom. She couldn't say that the father of her child was in fact a white man, because obviously, in the townships, they were them bimpies. The snitches, hated them. So, so she had to lie on my birth certificate. She just didn't put her father, which wasn't strange. It wasn't strange. She just didn't have a father. It's not like I was the only black kid in the township going, I don't know who he is.
I don't know who he is.
It wasn't strange at all.
I don't know.
But she didn't say anything to anybody. So everybody just drew their own conclusions, everyone in the townships, which is not such a great idea, because when people's imaginations are let loose, you'll be surprised at what they come up with. Because people did not put one and one together with me. In fact, when I came home, people in the township, in fact, assumed that I was an albino. Oh, you laugh, but it wasn't funny. I was even told when my mom brought me home, at least my family loved me, walked me into the house, there I was, a little baby wrapped in a blanket. My grandmother came and she was, oh, you shame. Oh.
Albino.
Little Albi.
The click sounds, guys. If you guys hear the click sounds, that's like I think a tribe. I think it is. I don't know if it's so how do they say it? Tosa, but they do like click sounds in their language. It's interesting actually.
Oh, fagamprela, uzosha, fagamprela. Yeah. But my family treated me very normal, they really did. It was the people around me that were different. In Orlando East, there was this whole mystic vibe to me all of a sudden. People started speaking. Most people got over it. People that were really interested in me, though, were the other albinos. Because they keep like a log of everyone that comes in. Boss, 2 more. Okay. Because generally in the township, there's only like 1 albino for every phase,
Yeah, I'm saying.
Oh, I say phase 2. Yeah, nyamaz.
They're looking for the albino community.
Text them off on the list.
Sharp.
So when I came into the picture, they're like, oh, boss, there's another one. Everything was cool. Till I started getting older. And they started noticing a few differences, especially when my hair grew black. And
albino community. The little E unit, no G unit.
bro, everyone was just like,
Are you in the group?
boss,
in the
have you seen him? People were like, no, it's not possible. Started following me around. When my mom would walk with me to the taxi rank, they would be there creeping behind us. Check. I'd always turn around.
Did I say I? It's A unit for albino. That's crazy.
True.
I'm tripping.
Well, as natural as you can act, 4 albinos standing together.
Albinos stand out, so it's funny.
They had their meetings, there they were. Their groups, and they were talking about it. No, before anything else, gents, have you heard? There's one of us, but he's different. What do you...
There's one of us, but he's different. A crossbreed. Vampire and Lycan into one. That's crazy. This is funny, bro.
He's different. He's got a skin light, just like us, but his hair grows black. And he has no problems with the sun. He can walk anytime he pleases. Anytime.
He's giving vampire vibes.
He's the one.
The chosen one. The what? Hold on.
What? The Daywalker.
The T-Walk. This nigga. Yo.
And the guys were obviously there. You're lying. There's no such thing. I'm telling you, I'd never lie. And then one day when I was old enough, they approached me. They came up to me, you know. As I was walking for my first time, I was off to the bottle store for my uncle, you know. As you get old enough to walk, that's when your uncle sends you. Everyone else in the family is happy. He's walking. Uncle is like, yeah, sends up to my man. Hamba, ke. Tell my quart I fall. Tata na my empty. Haban, amani. And I was there walking to the shops, the bottles, and I was carrying them, you know. And then I traded in one of the bottles.
It's always funny how when we're kids, like you get to carry like huge stuff, and then you have to walk weird and shit, like pulling like two like plastic bags, and you're like it's like bigger than you, and you're just like holding your weight and shit like that. It's so funny.
Stuff and the ice. And the bottle.
The ice thing we used to have cool bar here in Uganda. I don't know where that went, but that was something cool back in the day.
Came out.
Bring back memories.
Shomvana. Hey guys. We couldn't help noticing a man of your stature. Thank you. You know, we've had our eye on you for quite a while, young one. And we see potential in your eyes. Who's we? Oh, forgive me. Let me introduce myself. My name is Pacino. And we are the Glow in the Darks. And I'm going to tell you, boy, I see a bright future in you.
Talk your shit.
We're wondering if you would be interested in joining our small little conglomerates.
Let him cook, man. What?
Let's get together and exchange ideas. It really is a melting pot of ideas and exchanges, really. That's why we call it an idea exchange. The pot, we don't know where that came from. But we use it nonetheless. So what do you say? You want to be friends? That's what we say, yes. I want to be friends. Great! That's wonderful news. You hear that, boys? He's going to be one of us. I can see it now, young one. In a few years' time, moving up the ranks within our organization until ending up at the upper echelon of management. Oh, count me in. And I joined the crew, and I was one of them. Had my sporty, my not guilty outfits. We used to walk around together. It was cool. The only thing that bugged me was the hours. It was like rolled in. It was just like weird hours, you know. Always had to meet before dawn, you know. Never hung out at midday. Oh no. No, you know, hang out at dusk. Sun's going down. There they are outside the house. You know, that's me. And I'll come outside, and then we go hang out under the big willow tree. It was cool. If we were hanging out in the day, that's the best place to be because there's so much shade, and we chill there. And I mean, I changed a lot of things for the guys because they used to play cricket a lot. Cricket was a great sport, you know. Only problem is if somebody hit a 4 or 6 and the game was over, just, who's gonna fetch it now? That one, Kati, Papa, Mtilile block.
Mtilile block.
And how was that guy? Just running, getting the ball. Yeah. Guy, you know, having a good time. Did all the things that you could do where you didn't look strange, you know, if you were like wearing a hat. So we played all those kinds of games. One of our favorites was Cowboys and Robbers. Ooh, that was great. Who were those guys? Yeah. Wandering around, you know, playing the games. I was always the steering. So the starring, in case you're wondering. So I was the steering there. I'd always play Clint Eastwood. My favorite line of dialogue. Choo-wee-wee-oo. Wah, wah, wah. Choo-wee-wee-oo. Choo-wee-wee-oo. Wah, wah, wah. Even had the accents going. Didn't know what I was saying though. How you doing, going on, man? I couldn't help noticing, y'all.
Yeah, this is the part he plays Cowboy, huh? Nice
My
transition.
town. Town ain't big enough on a bone nose. And it was so cool because half of our friends were Xhosa, you know? So they made great sound effects, especially for the horses.
So, Tosa.
Unfortunately, their gift was a curse because they'd always mess up the dialogue. We'd have cool scenes with the gun battle.
How did I do it? Hey! Tosa. 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 Oh, I did it. Tosa. Tosa. That's the ween, innit?
Like Snowflake, he was the smallest. He'd always play the tumbleweed. Oh, that's how I'm bad.
Who's getting shot today?
I'm not shooting at you. Let's get over my man, shit, man. Shman.
Bro, gone are the days, but nowadays kids can't do such games and stuff because they're mostly indoors and playing video games, and they're missing out on the real fun because back in the day we had all sorts of games. I remember I used to do like brick games using bricks as cars. We used to do like play with like stones and play like some kind of like, it's called Ludo. We used to play snakes and ladders. We used to play a bunch of games. Of course, football, like in the streets. Like it's not a thing nowadays unless you're really in a village. They're missing out for sure. That's life.
Oh man, I didn't want to have to do this to you, brother. What do I tell your mom? Rain. Be like, oh, turn.
I even forgot to tell you the grasshopper part. We used to catch grasshoppers, bro. That's how bored we are. Just inventing like all sorts of games. We even had the thing for like communicating. We use like a thread and put it in one cup and then tie it to another cup, and then you talk through one of the cups and the other person puts the cup on the ear. Then you speak into the other cup, and it was like a phone kind of communication. It was like plenty of games. It's so cool.
Oh, my mother is turning off from
For a person dying, that's too much talking, I can't lie.
Oh man. It was so much fun. And then I'll never forget the year that it came, 1990, the end of apartheid. FW de Klerk came out and he was like, no more. Very bad, sorry. See you on Tuesday. Everyone in the streets lost their minds. People were cheering, yeah! My family was no different. They had a huge party for me. My mom put up a banner in our small little kitchen there. Written, Trevor's coming out party. Everyone was having great. There was cake, there was juice for all. My uncle came in drunk out of his mind. Just refused to wear shirts, walking in topless. There he was. What's happening here? Hey, what's happening? I was like, Uncle Velile, it's my coming out party. And he was like, yeah? You were gay? I said, no, Malume, I was an albino. He's like, you're a gay albino? Yo, you strong, huh? No, Malume, I'm colored now. I was like, no, leave it. We had the cake and we had a good time together. And then after that, I couldn't wait to get to my friends to tell them the good news. And I was like, bye-bye, mama, bye-bye, Coco. And I took everything and I ran out the house and I was skipping, yeah. And as I walked out the gate, my family walked out behind me. They were singing behind me. Twang, twang, twang. Dibo, dibo, ne. Swana, swana, lili, na, la, na, son, son, son. Dibo, ne. Hey, oh, and my son, yeah, guys, I may be butchering the song, but that was a banger in South Africa back in the day. I remember that song. That's fucking crazy. Shine. And I skipped down the road there. I was so happy, smiling at everyone. Yeah. Yeah, Nicolad, yeah. Colad,
Ni
yeah.
colored.
I was that kid
Basically saying I'm colored now from an albino. That's funny.
running down the street, you know, so cool.
Ni colored.
Man,
Hey,
there my
ni
friends were under the
colored.
willow tree as always, chilling around, just standing with the cricket bat Pacino was. Yeah, the ball was there on the side of the road, just watching its hungry eyes. I ran there, I was like, hey, Chance, TW! Oh, let the ball, and I came, took the ball and I came running with it. Yeah! And I was like, guys, I've got good news. And they were like, what is it? And I realized I wasn't an albino anymore. So I couldn't be part of, you know?
The T-Walkers.
What is it, Tita? What's eating you up?
Their legend has evolved into a human being. That's crazy work.
Oh. I've got bad news, guys. Bad news, what happened? It's like it's really bad. Snowflake was like, yo, Klopaluani. But no, it's worse than that.
We are
But she was like,
global.
oh, Nivea is out of stock again. Damn it.
Nivea is out of stock again.
No,
These are albino problems, bro. Hey, yo, Nivea is out of stock again. Yo, global warming. Oh my god. Maybe they need more sunscreen, innit?
no, it's nothing to do with that. It's nothing to do with that, guys. It's just, I don't know how to tell you this, but I'm not an albino. What did you say? I'm not an albino. Like, we knew it. We knew it. It's like you knew. Of course we knew. We knew, Tita. We knew. We're all not albino. We're people. Fever, Tita. Fever. Hey, 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 hey. Thanks for watching. Make sure to.
Bro, that's funny, bro. But I feel like I miss this old comedy from Trevor. But of course he has to evolve, and but this old comedy was crazy, bro. Like, it was so funny. Guys, like, comment, subscribe. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.